car, you better take off your shoes.
And with that, I say welcome back to another episode of Kloud Talk with your host, Chris Kloud. I'm here with DK Faded. What's good?
What that shit do, y'all?
Nigga don't fuck with no groupies. I'm looking for a shot la poopy. I don't fuck with no thought that ain't giving up no top. I ain't fuck with no thought that ain't giving 10 tonight. You a 6 but off that yak, you a 10 tonight. 10 tonight. You a 6 but off that yak, you a 10 tonight. 10 tonight. Henny with no chaser, I don't need no ice.
Hey, I'm very happy to be here with my guest. I know a lot of you guys are like, hey, wait, Chris Kloud, you're back. What's going on? Where have you been? I got a lot of answers in today's episode. So, a little bit of technical difficulties with the studio. Shouts to Studio 28. Things are being worked on, but right now, Chris Kloud's on a tour all over the world. Going to different spots, interviewing different people. And then, hey, when I get the studio back, maybe we're going to get them back up in the studio for part 2. So today I'm here with my very special guest, DK Faded, producer, artist, entrepreneur, jack of all trades, really. And here to have a good time. Hope you guys are ready, and we're here. So first and foremost, how you doing, man? How's everything been?
And everything's gravy, you know what I'm saying? We just out here working.
That's right, very good.
You know what I'm saying? Same old, just dropped a new tape. Go get that. I Said What I Said on Spotify and every other platform.
All of them.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my DJ Nectar for hosting that. DJ Nectar, the record breaker. Get with him. You gonna have your shit on tier 1.
Tier 1, maybe even above. Is there a tier above tier 1? I don't think so.
So do that. And then I got my next album actually back in my bag, and that's the Takeover. You know, that's the next level shit. Finna push the whole bar, the whole game.
As you should.
You know, and that's where we at with it.
Oh yeah. So like perspective of the music catalog. Before this, when I first originally met DK, we were doing a video shoot. Him and my mans. We was in Rialto. Great time. Literally the best, maybe the only time, but the best hospitality I've ever had at a music video. Any homies watching this that invite me to a music, if there's no food, Courvoisier, or water there, bitches, don't fucking call me.
Smoke.
Bitches and smoke. I forget. Thank you so much, DK.
Yeah.
So
and pay the man.
Yes, pay me. Yeah, we're not gonna go over the monetary details of the previous video. Pay me, let me know. I'll come out. He'll come out. We'll get you some good cameos. But yeah, last time I seen you, we was doing the video shoot. Like I said, mad hospitality, mad dope. First time I ever like seen all that, and what I took from it was just like, this is a guy who cares about his art, cares about his product, and not only cares about his art and his product, but he cares about the people around him that are like helping him achieve that. It's very big, man.
Definitely, yeah.
Very big from the heart.
I try to take care of everybody. You know, it's like you know, you get what you put in. You know,
absolutely.
You know, and then it lets you know who's like, you know, the snakes, and you know, because you help people, and if they bite you, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can weave them out the crowd.
Right.
You can tell who's gonna be there from the beginning to the end, even though you meet new people on the way.
Right, and it's fucked up because sometimes those people will reveal themselves.
Yeah.
But I mean, thank you to the Most High for allowing those people to reveal themselves to me, so I get them snakes on my fucking grass. You understand? Yeah. So it's good in that aspect, but yeah. So I Said What I Said just dropped. How's it doing? It's doing good, great.
Good. You know, it's only been 4 days. I think we're at almost 11,000 streams right now. So that's pretty good. You know?
Yeah, that's fire. That's still fresh. 11,000 streams. Man, that's really good. Now that I think about it. Wow. So let's talk the track. Like like I was telling everybody, Lingenbao came out first, and then I Said What I Said. I know you had some singles in between that, but as far as like the success of the track, of the tapes, doing better. What is because I know Lingenbao was your debut, right? Okay, so Lingenbao, I Said What I Said. You know, what's what's been doing more better?
I would say I said what I said. Mixtape is doing better only because, well, not only because, but it got put out on a higher level. Fans are, tuning in now. They seeing who I am, getting to listen. Because originally, I was a producer, turned artist, new up and coming artist. Not a lot of people knew I could write to, or I was writing for people.
Right. Wow, I didn't know that either.
And so, that's why the tape is kind of hidden. It's like, again, shout out to my boy DJ Nectar, because he's the one, taking it to the next level. So
it's all about promotion.
Look out for the next one, Back in My Bag, which it's gonna be on another level.
And that's the album.
Yeah, it's an album. It's gonna be over the top, straight smash hits on there, like crazy. We're gonna take over.
I can't wait for that one.
Sha-la-la boopy, man.
Hooray! Every day, bitch, we looking for a sha-la-la boopy. Real quick, for the fucking viewers, I already know, what is a sha-la-la boopy?
Okay, so a sha-la-la boopy is, it could be a person, place, or thing, really, So it's like, the baddest bitch out the bunch, oh damn, look at that sha-la-la boopy right there. Or you break it in half, you call them a boopy. Boopy. Or, it replaces the word of turned up or lit. Like, you go into the club or a function, you be like, oh, this motherfucker boopy right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard, okay.
So that's kind of how the word kind of originated.
Okay. Get with the times, people, because the times and the language is moving, as always.
Looking for a boopy.
Yeah. When you started promoting that track, and that one was off Link in Bio, man, that's word stuck with me. I was like, man, that shit is hard. I'm looking for a sha-la-la boopy, like.
So a lot of people, it's catching on like wildfire right now. So a lot of people saying sha-la-la boopy, man.
Yeah. That's good, man. It's all about movement. I think a big thing is, especially here in the IE, we're not so saturated with like different lingo as much as LA would be. As slang wise, I'm pretty sure we make up our own shit, or whatever shit that was happening in LA travels down here. But it's great when you make up or you find shit and people take off with it. I love it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
what I'm saying? So
it's all about being, creative, innovative.
Yeah.
The next thing, people they get tired of just copying the same shit. Give them something new to play with.
Yeah, that's mad real. So let's get into just some more music stuff. Well, so link in my bio's coming, then Back in My Bag. Do you have a date for Back in My Bag, or is it kind of just like where we're, because we are fresh off I Said What I Said, so I know you're probably not thinking about the next shit.
So right now I'm just like mainly focused on dropping the last videos, because I know people didn't get to see the Sha-La-La Boopy video. I did one video off I Said What I Said, because it's a mixtape, and then the Back in My Bag album is the one I'm really focused on. So that one will have probably like 4 videos to it. When it's coming out, I'll probably say around March, April. Trying to drop around, so
that's pretty close.
March, April, May, the latest. Because I'm wrapping it up right now. It's almost done. I record a lot of my albums kind of at the same time.
Correct.
I just place different songs on this album. This gonna go to this album. This sounds like this album. So that's how I put it together.
It's very important, I think, to have that type of kind of just put this in this cubby, put this over there, I'm putting this in the closet and this in the basement, because everything has a place. Every song, sound usually has a place.
Yeah.
Most people don't know that. I strongly believe in that. I think some songs, certain beats, they write themselves.
I like to call it the album genre. It's like your own album genre. Like, oh, this melodic sounding music all should go on this tape, and this turned up movie music should go on this tape.
Right.
So that's kind of how I see it.
Right. That's crazy. That's why you're able to just come out with so much shit, huh?
Just make it.
Yeah.
Even though I like, the more boopy music, like, turned up and shit.
Right. Which is, I would say more that's most of your sound, but that doesn't define your sound, correct?
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing music? Just for the people that don't know.
Man, at least I'll say about 15 years.
Damn, that's a real grinder.
Yeah. So I started out, producing for a lot of acts. I produced a lot of people that's in the game today. SOB, RBE, The Fanatics, people on VH1 Hollywood, Love and Hip Hop. I engineered for Tisha Campbell Martin. So many people in the game. I wrote for people. A lot. And so now I just got tired and I was like, I want to do my own music. I want to be an artist. I want to rap my own shit. I got blessed with this voice, So
Right.
I want people to hear it, So, I put it out there.
Yeah. Multiple talents, man, you're blessed with. You got the making beats, making tracks. So tell me, because what people don't know is, if you don't know, you won't know. Originally, DK was doing beats and making beats. So how long were you doing beats? And then I want to know, when did you finally okay, I'm gonna start making music to my beats or to other beats? Whatever.
So I started doing beats, like I said, 15 years ago, and I was actually rapping too, just a little bit, during the jerk era, kind of right before it started.
Hey.
I had a little group that was blown up, but we kind of went our separate ways. And then I was like, I want to focus on beats. Cause I was I knew it was something about the beats. I was talented, so I started just doing the beats. And then I had recently in the last year, because I only been really rapping a year, I was but I was always rapping behind the scenes and writing for people. So what I was like, what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I was blessed with this voice all of a sudden one day, and then so I just started rapping, that shit just started flowing, so I just kept it going, fucking, I put together albums. I was getting tired of writing for people, rappers these days and artists. They're not even artists, I call them rappers, because they getting whacked,
Right.
They ain't putting their feeling in it. They not putting their soul in it. They have no feeling. They're just reciting the words.
Oh man,
they thinking they can do what the next dude is doing, Roddy Ricch and the next rapper, Drake or whoever. They're just trying to mimic them, but it's not coming out the same. If you're gonna mimic somebody, at least be up to par with it. And shit.
It is hard to imitate greatness, though. You know what I mean? Not everybody can imitate greatness.
But you should fall right up under it.
Right.
At least, you're almost disrespecting the craft. That's how I see it.
Right. At least aspire. I mean, I see what you're saying. The game is so much. There's just so much people that are trying to, be in it. There's a lot of people who got a foot in, a foot out. Really, this shit is just kind of like a 10 toes down only thing, you know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of people need to realize.
You gotta be all in. Money, you gotta be craft, gotta be right.
Focus.
Promoting. It's really, when your craft is right, it's only really 10% in the studio. You can lay down songs in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. An hour, you should really have 2 songs.
Right.
And the rest is outside promoting, thinking of content every day.
Ideas, yeah, it's very important. I mean, that's one thing with me that I've noticed. I need more time to put into the promotion and more time into the music, because at one point I've become maybe my biggest fan, and I'm I need more music from you, bro. Yeah. Your shit's dope. I need more music, and I need it today. And then it's just I talk to my other self, and I'm like, well, when am I gonna make this music for my fan? And it gets all crazy with them.
Practice makes perfect. And if y'all don't know, this nigga's super dope as fuck. I like him. He's got his own category. He's got his own fucking lane.
Thank you so much.
That's what he wants to do.
I appreciate you.
I like that shit.
Really?
I like people doing what they want to do. Don't jump on a bandwagon because people think, oh, this is what's gonna make them rich. By the time you probably get rich, that shit probably didn't got old.
Right. So the thing is that people need to realize is, do you want to be rich, folks, or do you want to be happy? The thing is with me, and I'm assuming with my friend here, I don't want to be rich. Rich and money and wealth, it's pointless, but it's gonna come with the motherfucking shit. You hear me?
That's just the perks. You already rich right here.
I want to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
The soul's already rich.
Right. So yeah, man, that's good. Before we started the podcast, we were talking a little bit about astrology and stuff. And who would have known? DK Faded, Young Killer, into astrology. So you studied it for a little bit, or
I kind of study it. It's kind of a part of my
just who you are,
my sign.
Right.
Aquarius, we're very observative.
Shouts to Aquarius.
Aquarius are very, we're into astrology naturally.
Oh, really?
Natural order of us, really. So we tend to dabble in it. Any person.
Naturally, you're already astrology orientated. For those of you who don't know, I'm a Gemini. For us, we're kind of just naturally knowledge orientated. Like
King of comebacks.
Yes, I want to know everything. That's true. I never known that, but that is kind of true. Shouts to the Gemini gang. But yeah, man, astrology is so dope. It's really important. I feel like people sleep on it, but hey, it is what it is. Know your star sign. But yeah, man. So one thing I wanted to talk to you about was the DJ stuff. Like, how long do you feel like the game has changed since? Not how long. How long is the wrong question. I'm so sorry, everybody. How much has the game changed from the early 2000s to now the 2020? If you could give a small insight into that.
This is a funny question because I really got a bone to pick with DJs. I got a lot of DJs got a bone to pick with you. I don't know if they're really being DJs these days because they're being more like fans. To me, a DJ was, and shout out to the DJs I know, like DJ Nectar, the Record Breaker. That's why they call him the Record Breaker, because he breaks records. Shout out my nigga DJ Links, both label mates, that's my bros right there.
And by breaking records, you mean exposure, correct?
Yeah, and so the type of a DJ was to me a person who would go find a hot ass record and then expose it to the world, give it to the world like this shit is hot, no doubt. I don't know if you guys remember, it used to be a show that would come on the radio, 991, 92.3, stuff like that. They would be like, bump it or dump it, bump it or dump it.
Everyone knows bump it or dump it.
We got a new hot ass track we're gonna release. We're gonna let you guys hear it. Let us know if it's hot or not. People would choose.
Let us know if we're gonna bump it or dump it.
If it was hot, they would continue to play the shit. If it was weak, they would dump that motherfucker. So anyways, the thing is, these days, you got DJs, what they do is, they wait until a track hits 1 million fucking views to be like, oh, this was a hot track. Let's start spinning it in the club. It's fucking 1 million artists out here. Everybody's got hot ass tracks. Start picking these fucking tracks up and showing the world to them, because nobody's hearing this shit. So it's so many artists that shit is going unheard because DJs are picking the most popular motherfucker on Instagram and shit and Twitter that's talking about this shit. The motherfucker be so popular on IG and his song don't even be hot, but yet he's getting spins in the club, spins on radio,
spins in the strip club.
And it be some whack ass shit,
Yeah, that's real.
It's like, come on now, man. It's so many artists that need that uplift because they have a hot ass track. Let's take this hot ass track. And really, it's about making money. Let's make some money with that motherfucker. Fuck if he's famous on IG. Let's get him famous on IG.
Yeah, I think most of the time, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about this, but I know I'm not. So to the trolls, fuck you. But I feel like, okay, a hot artist, we're gonna use Tyga. Okay, if he drops a new track, it might not do as good as like the Little Tecca track before we knew about who the fuck Little Tecca was. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, to agree with you on your point, I definitely feel that more DJs need to be constantly on the lookout for the next hot thing, because if you find the Little Tecca, if you find the Lil Uzi Vert, rap.
That's what I'm saying. What DJ doesn't want to be that artist's DJ? That
Rap.
lands you to be. If you pick up a hot ass track, you're most likely gonna be that artist DJ worldwide, tour for tour, date for date. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's gonna look at this is my DJ since day one. Why would I ever look at someone else?
He was the first person who discovered me. Like, a shout out again, DJ Nectar. I see he fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know he sees the vision of where it's going, and he's part. And I'm telling you, he's most likely gonna be my DJ tour to tour.
Does he have an Instagram?
Contract to contract. Oh yeah, follow him at Nectar on IG. Shout out DJ Nectar once again.
So it's Nectar on IG.
Yeah.
No underscores.
CTERR at Nectar.
Oh, okay. Boom. At Nectar. That's it. Y'all know who it is. Go check it out. Go check out the tape. For sure, fire. Meme Talk, my favorite track.
Well, shout out Hip Hop Weekly magazine also too for putting your boy on.
We're definitely gonna tag them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, get some love right there. Hip Hop Weekly, how did you get tapped in with them?
That's a DJ Nectar move again. DJ Nectar, he's connected with everybody. He's been in the game like longer than me. So, you know, if you want your shit on BET Jams, MTV, the motherfucking radio station.
Hello.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's the guy right there. That's the industry connect.
That's right. So get your phones out. Go give him a follow. Go check his page. Make sure y'all check out DK Fade's page.
Get your budget right though, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He ain't charging $1 million, but he's definitely putting on artists. Let's say that.
Yeah, so make sure you have a job before you call him because he's gonna be asking you for a little ticket. Not too much, but not too little. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
So like I was talking about earlier, like, so now that you've made the transition from like not only a beat maker, but you make your own tracks, where are you at mentally with beat selection? Because I know as an artist, me, like, I spend some time on YouTube, go through some tracks like these, not fuck with these. I'll go through the ones that I liked, pick some that I'm probably going to use. Now for you, since you make your own beats, like I said, how is your beat selection? Are you still going on YouTube? Do you still look for other producers? Or do you kind of just make your own stuff?
Kind of, like, I groomed a team of beat makers at the same time, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had people who started making beats the same time as me from my block, you know, shout out Virus Beats. Virus got the antidote, you know what I'm saying? At Virus got the antidote. You can follow him. We got sick ass
right now.
Cold ass chords. My boy at Picasso Walters, Picasso on the beat. He be like, nigga, I'm on. That's his tag, you know what I'm saying? He got cold ass beats. So them two right there are really the only like beat makers I really fuck with outside of my shit, because 90% of the time I probably make my own shit. And so yeah, that's the way. Right?
But you're never really like cruising YouTube trying to find. No, you just kind of got your own thing.
You know what I'm saying? That's probably where I'm cheap at. You know, it's not that I won't pay another producer if it's hot, but you know, me being in the game and knowing how to do, I can mimic. And if another producer has the beat, I can mimic the beat. I can make it
right.
So it's no reason why I would
use his. Right.
Kind of on the Dr. Dre thing, you know. So it's like, you know, he uses his own beats. You know what I'm saying? What he did, he started rapping on them so he can get the exposure more, because he didn't trust other artists. And that's when he found Snoop. And shout out my Snoop, motherfucking at Bishop 2 Wavy, my nigga Bishop. You probably hear him on a lot of tracks.
I know I follow him.
Yeah, he's a cold ass writer too, man. He's like, you know, I call him my Dom Kennedy. We like Nip and Dom, you know.
Y'all have a couple tracks. I was seeing link in my bio today. He's on most of the tape.
That's my boy right there. He cold as fuck. And he do camera work too. Editing, camera, all that shit.
Hey, Bishop, man, I'm calling you. Yeah. Kloud Talk. I'm gonna need somebody. Hey. So that's cool. That's cool. How long you and Bishop been linked?
It's crazy. When I started rapping, It's actually when I met him, so I only really been knowing him for like actually like a whole like a year now. Me and his sister actually went to school together when I was younger, from like fucking 3rd grade probably to past high school, you know. So I've been knowing her that long. Yeah.
Where did you go to high school?
In Rialto.
You went to where?
I went to continuation school for a few, Boss Academy. You know, that was a crazy gang banged out school.
Okay.
Everybody was on probation, and then it used to get shot up.
You know how the IE is.
Yeah. And so then I ended up going to Carter the first year it was made. We had a crazy ass riot. One of my cousins set it off and shit was in the paper. All types of shit, man.
What year was this, you think, this riot?
It was 06 that year the riot happened. No, it was 05 going into 06.
And was it black and Mexican back then?
Yeah, it was a black and Mexican riot.
Bro, I swear, like, I want to say anything before 2012 is a black and Mexican riot, right?
Yeah,
if it's a riot in the IE, black and Mexican riot.
You know,
why?
Now we came together, you know, the culture brought it more together, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, you know what I'm saying? But, you know,
there should be no hate.
Yeah, the streets be having politics sometimes, and shit, you know, it should get carried away.
You know what's crazy too about that? So I want to give a little bit of light on this topic. So for most of you who don't know, now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. I'm Puerto Rican and Mexican, so it's really two different cultures, bro. Because the Mexican culture out here is like brown pride, like it's all brown, like.
So you were like basically black and Mexican, though. That's
yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. My dad made probably as dark as he made. Maybe as dark as he.
I understand. Yeah,
so, anyways, Puerto Rico is just, there's over here, bro. You go to jail in California, you are immediately color organized. So the brown homies got to go with the Sureños or the Paisas. You know, the black homies got to go with the brothers, right? And then the white homies got to go with the Woods. And I'm assuming the Asians and all the other guys just PC up, right? So in Puerto Rico, it's not like that, man, because there's no segregation of color of skin because everyone speaks the language. You know, this guy could be brown, this guy could be a darker brown or black, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. But everyone's Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? There's none of this black, brown, white colors. And you know what I mean? Realize that in the States, this shit is weird, bro. Why is it like this?
The white man, I was just gonna say it. He's segregated. I mean, it's not a bad thing that it's fucked up as segregated in jail, but it actually needs to be segregated on the streets, you know. And I think Malcolm X and Martin Luther King actually realized that.
And shouts to them.
You know, it was Black History Month too. You know, so you know, they kind of realize that because the thing is, we need, as minorities, we got to police ourselves.
Absolutely.
We need to be judging ourselves. We need to be doctoring ourselves, you know, because, like, you know, you go to court and you got six white people judging you, plus the judge is a 7, you know what I'm saying? They don't have the same sympathy or come from where you come from to understand why you might have
been in that situation,
some shit out the store to sell to feed your kids.
Right.
They'll never understand that shit. Like,
oh, he's just a fucking violent. Oh my! I don't even want to hear the dialogue because it's crazy. The dialogue is usually crazy.
Yeah.
So it's just, I don't know. Times are changing. I'm very glad that times are changing. I know a lot of times dialect in the U.S. and conversations could be very racial at times. I mean, it doesn't matter what race you're from. You know what I mean? You know how it is. I'm not even gonna get into it, but I'm just happy to see now there's a little bit more change, a little bit more, and I feel like as we get more further into our lives and everybody who has a 75-year lifespan after 2020, I'm assuming most of us are gonna get on the ball with it, but yeah, man, like Puerto Rico and the Caribbean is like,
Right.
Nah, man, everyone's the same color.
Yeah,
In jail, there's no color segregation. It's cliques. So you're from that clique or that clique, and that's it. You know what I mean? Over here, we get sent to jail. Like I said earlier, you know, you immediately get sent to your color shit. You know what I mean? And it's fucking crazy.
Because you probably grew up with that dude. You know?
Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, I'm telling you, I grew up with a whole mix of people, and I love everybody the same, and I encourage you to do the same. So, yeah, man. Shouts to Black History Month. Shouts to that. Shouts to non-segregation.
It's all love.
But yeah. So, anyways, how is 2020 looking for you? As far as Back in My Bag, you said you got another album coming. What do you really see to accomplish musically this year? If I could ask you that.
Just really getting this empire off the ground. Just really getting all the way out there and showing people the talented levels we really possess. Because we're like this company right now I got going, Tree 360, the label. RIP, my little brother is named after him. We really just take them to another level to show our talents. We're like not a big company, but we're a hard hitting machine. We do our own promo, own videos, own beats, own writing sessions, own everything. We own our masters. We own everything that's coming in and out here. Only percentage we're sharing is with Spotify's and iTunes and stuff like that.
And then just for the viewers to know, if you had a preference for somebody who is your biggest fan or just loves you and wants to support you in the biggest way, what is the best platform to stream you so you make the most monetarily? Just so everybody can, I know, but just so everybody can know.
Okay, so for my free fans, y'all can Spotify me. I ain't know that Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. You know what I mean? If you don't have a subscription, you can hit me off of YouTube, but or the Spotify for my free fans.
No SoundCloud. You're not on SoundCloud.
I am on SoundCloud, yeah. But
every track still? I said what I said.
Up to like link in bio. You'll be on. I said what I said will be on there. I said what I said will be on YouTube.
But no link in bio was on SoundCloud.
And for my paying fans, the ones that truly, got the money and love me, not to say that my free fans don't love me as much.
Right. We all love you the same, but
you can always find it on iTunes as well.
So iTunes is probably going to be the best paying streaming service. Correct?
Well, I would say Spotify because you're getting the free clicks and stuff. So it's like the biggest, because how playlists work. You get more people just randomly clicking your shit. iTunes, true fans have to go follow you there and to be buying your shit.
That is true. Yeah, I wanted to touch on that because I think it's very important for today, nowadays. Things have changed, man. People like you and me, we originally came from CDs.
Yeah.
Then the shit was LimeWire.
And shout out to the people that's still doing CDs. Don't stop that shit till it's over and dead. Cause I'm gonna press me up. Some people say you
I'm gonna do me some cassettes, DK.
Man, I feel like you should have it's like a plaque. You should have that. Cassettes. I feel that shit.
Yeah, on the game, bro. Because like I be in these old '90s cars. I need a cassette to throw in.
I seen Freddie Gibbs do a motherfucking. I think it was Freddie Gibbs. He had a motherfucking vinyl. I was like, yeah, that's classy right there. I got a fucking vinyls down here. I'm like, I should do some vinyl shit.
You do, huh? Yeah, because look at for all you artists coming up and thinking about your career, like digital music's cool, but digital music is not tangible. Look, I can pick this cup up. I can pick this cup up. I can shake DK's hand, and I can pick this bottle up. Digital music that's on his YouTube, I will never be able to grab his CD. You understand that? So, a tangible copy, very important. CDs, cassettes, records. It's kind of just what I don't even think at this point it doesn't even matter what people have.
Yeah, it's crazy because right now I know people who are still selling CDs, and it's a good market depending on what city you live in. You imagine they moving Master P type units. I know a dude in Vegas. He's going out on the strip every day, making $1,000 off of CDs.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Staying on the strip, $5, $10. You know, with a tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Making $1,000 a day off of CDs. So imagine that shit. Like, man, you making like over 30 grand.
Bro doesn't even really need the internet, really.
He doesn't need companies. He doesn't really need the internet.
But the internet is probably helping him more. It's spiking the streams.
He promoting himself. Then you see him on the motherfucking strip. Selling this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's skipping all markets. He's selling more than most artists is these days. He's selling more than me, that's for sure.
yeah. Like
hard copy.
I mean, there is no 10 artists, maybe not even 5 artists. Most people could count on their hands that are selling hard copies. And
you know, I say it like this: as long as they put CD players in cars, sell CDs.
Right.
Because they got 2020 models still coming out with CD players. Is the Cybertruck still got a CD player in it? Sell motherfucking CDs.
For real.
That's how I see it.
Hey man, I just bought a 98 Jetta, proud owner of a VR6, and that thing comes with a cassette player. So hey, I'm buying cassettes. I'm buying cassettes.
Listen to how you can, man.
Definitely, man. Yeah, it's really big. I think that right now it's very important for our fans to know where is the best place to stream us. And then also for the free fans, I want to give you the best place to listen to my shit for free because, you know, for a while I didn't have no iTunes, I didn't have no Spotify, I was listening to shit on SoundCloud. I'll fucking bear with the dumbass ads and I listen to my people. And it's great because it's all about connecting with the artist, getting with the artist, talking to, you know what I mean, like, being with the artist, you know what I mean? I want to listen to you. So, that's the main thing is connecting with the fans and just making sure so that
YouTube, y'all gotta start paying more, man. I noticed y'all put 2 ads on the motherfucking pages now on these goddamn songs. 2 ads, the money hasn't changed. Let's amp it up. We need to go from minimum wage to a new dollar. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta bump that shit up.
You already been paying minimum wage for 5 years. Yeah. You're supposed to change the ante up every year.
Add 2 ads, so y'all making more, man. Y'all's already making more. Stop being greedy with the money and start paying these artists more out here.
How crazy how much YouTube has grown, and I would say the last.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to say 10 years. Part of me wants to say 5 years, but I think I'm gonna go with 10 years.
Yeah.
YouTube has grown crazy.
Like TikTok is on there now too. TikTok, you know, they're part of the distribution deals now. So
if you don't know, you won't know.
TikTok.
TikTok's Chinese.
Oh, really?
Big Chinese company.
Yeah.
So
what is it?
A little sus.
What's that? No, their money's not yen. It's like Chen or some shit like that.
I think it is yen. I'm not sure though. I could definitely be wrong. It might be Japanese.
Yeah.
Huge market over there. A lot of people. The problem is with the Chinese market, I think is, I'm going to get a little political here. I'm going to get a little crazy. The Chinese market is an enemy market that I didn't realize was an enemy market until recent times. I've just found out about BRICS, Brazil, Russia, Iran, China, and South Africa. BRICS. And that is basically like, back in the day, World War II, we had the Axis powers and the Allies, correct?
Yeah.
So these motherfuckers are like the Axis powers, like the bad guys, kind of, right? BRICS, right? So the problem is here that monetarily, the Chinese market is a huge market because they have the most people there. They have more people, population, China than America. But the thing is, I'm like, I really want to promote in China. I want to use TikTok, but I'm like, the Huawei phones. I don't know if you know about the Huawei phones, and I know about a little bit of the Chinese stuff, but they are definitely surveilling our stuff,
the hip hop culture, especially Japan.
Yeah. I mean, mainly China, but like, they're just a little.
But you know, I like TikTok because they offer more. They pay you for sponsorship.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's the good thing about getting with them because so normally they want you, they sponsor you. So
I wonder who's CEO.
So every me too. Yeah, so every new challenge that comes out, they're probably most likely paying the person for it. You know, you get paid. It's not much, but it's something. It's definitely a stream of income. So they'll let you know every new challenge or give you a challenge that to promote. Yeah, so that's the good thing about them. So they actually pay more than probably YouTube.
So then that's good. Then I think everybody should be tapped in with TikTok. Will definitely after this conversation re-download that.
Yeah.
I was a little bit political. I deleted it. I was gonna start using Triller. Not that I use Triller every day because I fucking don't. But probably gonna re-download TikTok. Just for people who don't know, how do you get your music on TikTok? Because I know if you use TuneCore, it doesn't go on.
So I use DistroKid actually. Shout out DistroKid because they actually they have all. You can put it on TikTok. Make sure your shit is on Shazam. They put your shit on Shazam too. Pay for that extra shit. Put it on Shazam. Put your shit on TikTok.
It's like 30, right?
Yeah.
If you add the extra shit.
It might be a little cheaper though, but it probably comes out to like 30 or something like that.
It's like 10, maybe. No, I know it is. Yeah,
I forgot, but make sure your shit is on Shazam so people could hear your shit when you're performing, or your shit comes out somewhere, DJ's playing it, they can just stream it right there. Like, okay, people download your shit like that all the time. So,
you got a lot of Shazams in your thing?
I never really checked, but I probably do.
I checked the other day and I was like, I think I only had 2 Shazams, and I know damn well they're for me. I was like, fuck.
But I mean, that's cool because imagine somebody, you know how fucking wildfires start. It just needs one leaf to light the whole fucking field. Right. So one person Shazam it and he tells the next motherfucker. He tells the next motherfucker.
That's what's important. So, yeah, that's what's one thing about us artists from the IE. Like, we're not dummy connected in LA. I mean, we are, but we're not like there every day. That's what I mean by that. I'm not there every day, so
it's
I'm not.
Only a 30-minute drive from here, though.
Just
to clarify, it's not that far. We right down the street from LA, but we're our own guys for our own city. You know what I'm saying? We got our own shit going.
Yeah, we got our own shit going on. Our own. It's just kind of like it's a different culture. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less busy, but it's still just as popping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we still got the drive. Shit, I don't know. We might even have more drive because it's just less out here. You know what I mean?
Same shit going on, yeah. Same shit.
LA's so popping, so busy, so much stuff going on. There's a lot more out there to grab onto.
Yeah.
But out here, it's like, if you have something to grab onto, like, yo, that motherfucker has, like, he worked to grab onto that shit. Like, he worked hard. Like, it's a little bit more deeper to me when someone comes at the IE. And I know most people watching this, you go ahead, pull out 20 artists from LA, you're going to pull out 5 artists from the IE.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's just what's crazy. The talent out here is amazing. I love everybody. The vibes are cool. It's not popping all the time, but we get shit cracking.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Riverside be cracking, Rialto be cracking, Fontana used to, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dino's always cracking. I know y'all motherfuckers is at the sesh, probably right now watching the podcast, getting some weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, weed and stuff like that, DK Faded. How did you come across this name?
Yeah, so fucking So I kind of got the name DK Faded from, you know, my aunties when I was about 18. I've been smoking weed since I was like 9 years old.
Right.
And so the thing was, my aunties, when I got around 18, you know, my little brother Tree and shit, I would come in the house so fucking faded, eyes red as shit, you know, and so they'd be like, DK faded than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then that shit had a ring to it. Everybody was like, yeah, DK faded, you know, so that shit just stuck. So that's
you just grabbed onto it.
That's how I got the name DK Faded, yeah.
That's right.
That's how I got that name, and you know, then I'd be on the faders. I used to cut hair on the fader.
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of made sense and shit. You know?
That's right. So, were you cutting hair, kind of like as like I don't want to say as a job because I don't know, but was that kind of like the focus, and then it was kind of like, oh no, beats, rap, I need to do this, or
I was already doing the beats, and then I started going to school to cut hair and shit. And I was like, you know, I worked in shops and shit. I would like cut people up. I was already cutting people up on the block every day, and then so I would be, you know, it was just part of the hustle. You know, sell weed, sell dope, sell molly, sell fucking haircuts, you know, whatever paid the bill.
Right.
Shit, you know. And so that was just a part of me and shit. Until I went to school to be a fucking sound engineer and shit. So, you know, it's all a part of the process and shit.
Yeah, I feel that. It's just, it's crazy how much motherfuckers have grown. I'm assuming, I feel this a little bit too, just from the point where I've started, and I know the point from maybe where you started to where you've grown from now. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, how do you feel as far as confidence wise? How much confidence are you feeling in nowadays as opposed to your starting days?
Oh man, you know, it's really the same because it's
really,
like, yeah, you know,
I would assume that it's more confidence now.
Nah, it's
because you're a killer.
Because I mean, a lot of people always say I was ahead of my time. The same music I was doing 15 years ago was the same music I was doing now. You know, before it was Mustard, DJ Mustard, I was already doing that sound. You know, I always had this type of sound. So people, you know, some people just get on, you know, and you know, some people just don't get their shine, which it probably could have been somebody else doing it before me. You know, so I always, that's why I say it's always the same. My writing skills, I would say that's the only thing that probably like went up a notch. Engineering probably too, because I went to school for that shit.
That's fair. Yeah, hell yeah. It's all about movement, man. It's all about keep it going. Real quick, can I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah.
Air Max 97. It's the only Air Max you motherfuckers really should be grabbing.
Shoe of the West Coast, man.
I want to say the 97 and the 91 are probably the hottest Air Max models that they got.
Yeah.
The 95s are cold too. I can't lie. But anyways, it's been great. I hope y'all enjoyed this much into Cloud Talk with your host Chris Kloud, DK Faded on the track. Make sure you guys go check him out at
DK Faded
on the Instagram. IG, Twitter is
DK Faded 1.
Facebook
at DK Faded Beats.
Go find him. You need some beats, hit him up. He's on YouTube. You need a feature, hit him up. Let me know. You need some music. Let's get it done. We here. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, we back as soon as we get the studio, which is soon. We're coming back with another episode. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This is the new DJ Khaled. In years to come, he's gonna be that guy. It's gonna be no more DJ Khaled. It's gonna be all about Chris Kloud.
You know what I'm saying?
Fly nigga.
So stay tuned. I hope y'all enjoy. We coming up with big things. I got a lot of people making moves. So stay tuned. We here. DK Faded, Chris Kloud, Inland Empire. It's nothing better than this. Stay tuned. We here. I love y'all.
Yo, they call me Chris Kloud, and all I know is to improve. Hey, catch me rolling up. I'm in the Space Jam, coopin', bitch, we bumpin' woof. I'm screaming, who the fuck is you? And I've been stacking up my paper just to throw it on my tube. And they been focusing their hatred just to throw it all on you.